Hi, I'm back. I just posted a final silent diary with a video, but I had to make this as a follow-up because I've had another realisation since I posted that video with my final silent diary about the NHS Trust making these, what they called, right to be forgotten requests that NHS trusts are making. I mentioned in the video that I just posted that there's a sign under my X account profile on Bing and Yahoo that says we're disallowed from crawling your X page. I mentioned that yesterday in that video. And I've since discovered that all of my YouTube videos and TikTok videos that were indexed on Bing and Yahoo are now gone. They've gone, they're not there anymore. There's nothing from my campaign on Bing on Yahoo, and they're not allowed to crawl my page. That hasn't come from an NHS trust, that has come from a central body. A central body, a government agency, has instructed Bing and Yahoo that they're not allowed to crawl my social media accounts for content indexing, which is suppressing a vulnerable patient seeking help and calling for reform and end to systemic neglect. And it's also suppressing documented evidence of statewide corporate harm, which is documented in the public interest. And as I said yesterday, there's decreased visibility on Google. A lot of the links have gone and there are still some videos. So this is an intended suppression from a government body to do this. I just wanted to say, because obviously this is my final post and I'm going to be posting a statement this afternoon about this on all platforms. But I just want to say this, and I also want to preface it by saying I'm allowed to say this. This is called freedom of speech, and it's not defamatory, it's not slanderous, it's not breaching data protection laws. So I am allowed to say this. I think the body that's responsible for this block on Bing and Yahoo being able to index my campaign content is either North Yorkshire Police, the Department for Health and Social Care, the Health Investigations Bureau, NHS England, or the Care Quality Commission. But the two that I think are most likely, and again I'm not sure, but I think are the North Yorkshire Police or the Department for Health and Social Care. And the reason I think that the police may be the most likely is because all of my videos are indexed on Google, but the one that was never indexed is the one where I speak about North Yorkshire County Council not actioning the police PPN, the public protection notice that North Yorkshire Police served to them in April. It's not been indexed. So either North Yorkshire County Council or the police disallowed all search engines from doing that. So because of that, that's the only reason I think it may be North Yorkshire Police who has put this block on Bing. Now, if they have, or if the DHSC have, that is state suppression, and it's obstructing the course of justice. Because this is a benign campaign. I'm a vulnerable patient, but I'm a stable patient who's not producing content that's high risk, if that's what's being used against me for this block. The videos are safe, they're very well presented, and they're powerful testimony. And now that they've got decreased visibility, the most serious thing is that it's silencing a patient's quest for help. That's very serious. Look, I don't know who's doing this. It's an estimate. I don't know. It's coming from a government body. Only a central body would have the power to do this. But it's you know, if they're using the defamation card or the breach of data protection or the high risk card that I'm high risk, all of it's untrue. And the truth is that this suppression is shielding exposure of institutional failure across the UK. That's what it's doing. And if you are using that against me, whichever body it is, the defamation card or the breach of data protection or the, you know, the my material's too high risk, when it comes with very, very stern trigger warnings. You know, my mental health videos are safe viewing. I've made sure of that. They've been produced to a high quality. Then that's untrue. Because the truth is, I think, that the facts of my campaign are too dirty for the state to hear. It's too explosive, this. It's potentially a national scandal. It's 19 NHS trusts, a GP practice falsifying records, gaslighting, possibly deleted scans, mental health neglect, safeguarding failures. It's too much. Shut it down. That's what's happened. And that's obstructing the course of justice. And not only that, it's using dishonest reasons for it. There are no grounds. I'm a responsible advocate, a responsible whistleblower who's taken a lot of care with this campaign. And I've actually produced some really powerful testimony, too powerful for you, I think. That's why you've shut me down. But look, I'm not going to make this too long, because I just wanted to let you know that I know something's happened. I'm going to ask X to investigate it. I'm going to issue a statement on all platforms, obviously asking the social media platforms to keep it open, because my fear now is that the government bodies are going to just get my account shut. God, it's frightening. I'm in a hotel at the minute. I can't even be in North Yorkshire. I feel so frightened and so alone and so afraid. It's like state suppression, this. That's what this is. It's state suppression of a benign campaign and an innocent individual seeking help and calling for reform to help others so that they don't suffer like I have. And there's no visibility. Look, I don't know who's done this. I think it's North Yorkshire Police. I think it's either them or the Department for Health and Social Care or the CQC. I don't know, but whoever it is, it doesn't matter which one it is. It's bad. But it's obstructing the course of justice, this. You don't know when to stop. I mean, do you not think all the rest of this isn't enough? The 12 years of harm, the abuse. And now you try and shut down and suppress the visibility of a well-run, benign, authentic, powerful campaign that could contribute to reform in the future. You've eclipsed that visibility on competing search engines now. There's no visibility in my videos. Because you want to keep this dirty little secret quiet. You fear the evidence more than you fear my life ending. That's the truth. And that's what hurts the most, that my safety doesn't matter to you. Nothing, you just want it shut down. And it's blanking me's bad enough all these months. But then trying to, ensuring that my campaign footage isn't visible is one step too far. Look, I'm not going to go on too much. I'm going to post it straight after the one I've just posted, and then later this afternoon I'll be posting a statement about this. This needs looking into by somebody. And I hope there's someone out there, a journalist that sees this, or a barrister, or someone that really does see that this is really wrong, and that there should be laws changed somewhere about NHS trusts not being allowed to use flimsy rules to get rights to be forgotten agreed by Google when there's whistleblowers or patient advocates that present challenging cases but with medical documents, or that government bodies can't use their powers in this way. I just wanted to flag that again for more reform. But yeah, I'm not going to go on too much, but I'm going to post this, and then I'll post a statement this afternoon on all platforms about this, obviously requesting that all platforms don't succumb to pressure to close my account, because I'm really frightened now that the police are going to just try and get my account shut. It's frightening, eh? It's frightening. State power. You do this to someone for 12 years and then you try and stop them from speaking. Horrible. But look, I don't know which body it is, but it's coming from a central body. That's all I know. And I'm just going to end by saying this, I can't undo what you've done. You know, you've put this block on Bing and Yahoo from my content, and there's decreased visibility on X, although on Google, though I'm still just about there. There's nothing I can do. You've won. You know, I'm going to end the campaign today and suffer in silence. But I want to say this. History will judge you for this, whoever you are that's done this. This is a benign campaign of vulnerable patients seeking help and promoting reform, patient safety reform, to help other patients ensure they're safe. That's a good thing. And you're suppressing that. History will judge you for this. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it will. History will judge you.